Welcome back to Raised by Wolves. This is the penultimate episode. After this, it's the finale. I sincerely hope they give me something, man. Like, come on. I still love this intro so much. Starting off with my favorite character. That's what I'm talking about. Mother, I know you're going through some shit right now, but like, you should really be trying to protect your children. What? It's this dude? Oh, of course she has to be the one to come up across this dude. Like, it's so lame. Where's the android? How is he not dead?
Hey.
Why would you say that? Just stab him in the back.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, so he really can see through that?
And you can't stop me. No, Travis!
I mean, he's kind of stopping you. Why would... Mother, why would you stop him? Or stop her?
10 feet.
I want to kill him.
Just grab his head and shook it.
Mother, I'm talking to you!
Mother, you're kind of losing it. Using him as a human blood bag kind of seems appropriate, though. It's so weird, though. Disgusting.
All alone now.
As you should be.
Don't forget.
Oh, what the fuck?
Can't listen to that thing anymore.
Can we please get the old father back?
Probably some malfunction caused by the amputation.
I need it.
It's Morse code.
Oh, that's the password.
An android, a black hole, and a glass of milk walk into a bar.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? You kind of made up for all the shitty things you've done so far. Thank you, Hunter.
Let's go, Pop. You didn't do such a good job of wrangling him last night, though, did you?
Well, he wasn't anywhere near them, and you also did a shit job, so...
You coming or not?
Oh, okay. It's so good to have Father back, though. About time. It's so cute.
So brought him back to me.
Did he, though?
So now you have proof.
I don't qualify that as proof. I'm still very much
We filled in a pit when we
in
were
doubt.
small.
I hope that means the mouse isn't evil now, too.
Hey, come on, we gotta get moving.
Alright, and we are going back to this thing, which she's now calling the temple, so that's good. Thought this was just kind of going to be a forgotten thing. Oh yeah, I honestly did forget that this guy died there.
Supplies.
Oh, were they gonna come across Mother and
Stuff for
Tempest?
survival.
I found it for a reason.
Okay.
For a reason. Look for things we can actually use. That would be great.
Blood!
I have to agree. Like, you can keep the tooth, whatever. We need food, we need water.
Hold
Of
up.
course they left.
You got pregnant in a sim pod.
You're in danger.
You're not a danger to me.
Well, she kind of was at that
I
moment.
feel the urge to protect you.
Oh, which is apparently growing very rapidly.
You were afraid you would.
My programming has become unpredictable.
One more word out of you, and I will skewer your metal head.
I think she made that very, very plain. This thing is watching them? Who is this?
By who?
Oh, I remember that thing did have them.
Otho, hide yourself.
They're not gonna notice the tube, like, going across the ground, though?
Mother!
Oh, finally. Good old reunion.
I knew you were alive.
Step away from the android champion.
Oh, come on, Mary.
I
Like,
said step away.
chill out.
She's not going to hurt anyone.
That's really sweet, though, all the kids
Don't be afraid.
protecting her.
I will shoot you and the rapist in front of them.
You can shoot the rapist, I don't care.
All get behind me. Are you feeding on him?
No, my fetus is.
Oh, just that?
It's just a temporary name. We'll have to come up with a permanent one soon.
I was gonna say, number 7's
Perhaps
not
you'd like
exactly
to
a
choose one.
great name. Kind of felt like watching the Umbrella Academy for a second.
You had another frozen embryo.
Hi, baby.
Oh, that's really cute.
Hello?
Whoa.
What's the matter?
Alright, this is cool. Getting everyone together. All the characters I like together, minus the rapist.
I swear to soul, I didn't do
Father,
anything.
maybe you gotta jump in here. Fuck, what do they do though? There's way too many. They're like super outgunned. Holy shit, dude. Okay, thank God. seriously thought he was like burning him to a crisp right there. I mean, even if he didn't, that's fucked up.
One.
So the baby, is it gonna be a human? Or an android? Or like a weird mixture of the two?
You're not his mother.
Maybe be a little quieter about that. She's better than
You
his
have
real
facial
mother.
reconstruction, though I wonder as an atheist if we have more in common than not.
Don't flatter yourself.
I think they do, actually. But I think she also definitely has more empathy than she realizes. I think slowly but surely, Mary Sue and her are definitely developing like their own kind of bond, which is nice. Ah, sweet. See you later, suckers. I feel like he's gonna kill him. Well, it's text a sec. I guess Saul didn't help you out much there. Oh, what is going on there? Dude, is the whole world a fucking simulation or some shit? What is going on? What the hell is happening? What the fuck is that? What? What, is he drawing the blood back in?
Your power is now mine.
Great.
Locator signal in the course.
Wait, so he like actually gained like strength from drawing the blood back to him? How the fuck does that work? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Someone's gotta kill this asshole like now. Yep, grab that and kill him. That didn't do anything? Holy shit. He just took a couple gunshots to the chest. Got stabbed and he's still moving like nothing happened. Oh yeah, grab the head and
What you did to her.
throw that shit as far as you can. Nice. Start running. Come on, that has to be more than 10 feet. Ooh. That takes care of that. And I'm glad that it's technically Tempest who was the one to do it. Damn, that just kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, I guess not out of nowhere, but still, that was so quick. I'm trying to figure out what's going on exactly, because he started hearing these voices after the rapist told him about how he had heard the voices, and also Saul just went quiet out of nowhere.
Arthur?
I mean, Mother definitely has kind of a
Yes.
Virgin Mary vibe going on right now, where she just
This
became
is a
pregnant
memory.
out of nowhere. Aww,
Don't ever leave me again.
that's so sweet.
That's twice now.
It's dead. Father,
I mean, I hate to say it, but
the
maybe
fetus
it's...
is half carbon-based, needs plasma.
I feel like it might be a good thing if the baby doesn't live. Like, I don't know. I just get bad vibes about the whole thing.
I'm saving your baby.
Oh, she's gonna give her blood. I really like how their relationship is evolving as well.
I can't have kids.
Nah, so that's what she meant. I kind of figured. Oh no, no. Don't let Paul be the next one to go fucking crazy. Does no one want to say like, hey, where are you going? Hey, don't leave the group. None of that. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about.
He's not evil, like you said.
I don't know about that, man. I hope it's just a nice, sweet, normal baby that ends up growing into a character I like, but I don't know, man. So far, everything Saul's done, it just seems kind of like Campion said. It seems pretty evil to me.
Seems he doesn't quite. You're not Marcus Drusus. So who the hell are you?
Well, it took y'all long enough to figure that
We
out.
all wanted to be deceived.
Damn. No, don't do that. If that doesn't kill him, that's gonna cause some serious problems. We just saw the rapist, when he like drew the blood back out of her, he became insanely strong. Again, if that eye doesn't kill him, that's gonna cause some serious problems. Well, I like this episode better than the last one, but I don't know, I still got a lot of the same frustrations. So, even though once again there really wasn't much answered in this episode, I feel like this one is definitely hinting at some things that are going to come, or at sort of like the overall purpose of a lot of the things that are happening. Maybe not, but that's kind of how it felt to me. Like I just said at the end of the episode, Otho, like, absorbing that blood and becoming, like, insanely strong and resistant to so much damage, that leads me to believe, again, that Marcus swallowing that eye is probably really bad. Like, I feel like that's going to make him equally as strong, or something even worse, because he took her blood, or, you know, I guess his own blood back that was in her. Marcus swallowing that eye is probably going to lead to, like, some seriously complicated shit. And they even said in the episode before it that they don't know where the necromancers, like, came from. They just found the plans on how to make them and did. So I don't know, I'm actually starting to think that maybe Saul is real in, like, a weird kind of way. But if he is real, I don't think he is a friend in any way, shape, or form. It seems to me like they think Saul is God, but it seems more likely that Saul is the devil. Like, actually, if Saul is the devil, that makes a lot of sense if that ends up being true, just because he told Otho to rape people. He told Marcus to spare Mother, and then shortly after, she ends up being pregnant, supposedly with, you know, Saul's baby. Which, again, now I'm starting to wish that baby had died right there, because, like, I hope I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. I get really bad feelings about, like, what that baby could be. Like, I'm still confused as to whether it's going to be a human or, like, an android or a hybrid of the two. But whatever it is, I'm thinking it's going to be more like Damien, like Antichrist type shit, rather than Jesus. So yeah, I don't know. I'm super nervous now about a lot of the things moving forward in the show. But regardless, they're still all theories, because they, like, adamantly refuse to answer any of my questions. We did get Father back in this episode, like 100%, and it was Hunter who did it, which I really like the character development there. I like how their relationship has changed and become what it is now. And it was really sweet seeing Campion reunite with Father and have that sweet moment. That was adorable. It was also really cool seeing Mary Sue and Mother starting to bond and form, I mean, I would call it a friendship. Like, I think they both trust each other at this point. I would even go as far to say that they seem to like each other a little bit. Like, that was really nice. I kind of wish she didn't give her blood, though, to save that baby. Like, I don't trust it. I really don't trust it. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the baby is, you know, more of a Christ figure than an Antichrist, but I don't know. It seems everything that Saul tells people, or people who, like, fall under that kind of influence, either end up going absolutely insane or just really bad things seem to follow. That being said, I don't know if I even truly believe that he's real, or if this is all some kind of simulation, or if people are literally just losing their damn minds. Like, I don't know. But at this point, it does seem like there's more signs pointing towards it is real than isn't, which I find really interesting, because that is not at all what I would have expected this show to do. I thought for sure it was going to be more like everything has a logical explanation, and maybe it does. Like, we're still not to a point where I can confirm one way or the other. But it certainly seems like they're going for kind of either a religious or a cosmic answer to some of these things, which is really weird. Like, it's really weird. And I'm definitely frustrated that we went back to the temple and still didn't figure out what the fuck is going on there. Like, it's pretty much, like I said, it's leaning towards, no, yeah, this is some, like, supernatural or otherworldly type shit. Like, there's not really an answer to it, other than Saul's will, which, the more we find out, the less I trust Saul's will. And now that Paul is hearing those voices as well, that makes me so nervous. Like, he's such a sweet kid. I really don't want him to, like, lose his mind or do some really fucked up things in the name of Saul. Like, I really don't want that for Paul. Oh, that rhymed. And, like, what the hell was up with those, like, metal cards? Like, not only did Mother have that extremely weird vision when she was looking at them, but when Paul burned them, it didn't look like they were burning in a weird way, like not in the way metal should be burning. Like it just looks so strange. There's still so many questions. But I will say I'm certainly less frustrated than I was in the last episode, but still frustrated. Like, don't get me wrong. I really need some answers, and with one episode left, I know I'm not going to get all of them. Like, at this point, I'm positive I'm not going to get an answer to a lot of these questions. But depending on what they do in the next episode, I might be okay with that. I might be okay with it. But seriously, what the fuck did Mother see? Like, that was some weird shit. That was some genuine, like, alien shit, which would make sense since this is a Ridley Scott production. I just didn't think it was gonna take that route, because it was, like, trapped in a weird, like, hexagon thing, like the temple is shaped, just a lot smaller, and just had a weird fucking alien face sticking out of the top of it. Like, that was so strange. I cannot be alone in thinking that was, like, the weirdest thing of the whole show. Fingers crossed, we'll get some answers in the next episode. Something. Like, I'm not asking for everything because I know I'm not going to get it, but give me something. Like, just give me something. Cinematography in this episode was actually, I don't think there was anything in this episode I really, really liked. Like, I think it was all very well done, you know, kept on par with what I've seen so far, but I don't remember any shots in this episode that were, like, outstanding. I think the shot I liked the most was the very opening shot. That was like it was a really high angle of Tempest walking through the wreckage. I like that shot a lot, but I don't remember anything else that I think was, like, stellar. Music wise, they certainly went for more of, like, a choral progression. Like, a lot of the show, and in this episode as well, has been, like, very synthesized type of music with the occasional, like, choral aspect to it, usually to exemplify a situation where you're like, what the hell is going on? Like, is this Saul? Is this real? Or I guess, you know, is Saul real? And I gotta say, I actually did enjoy that, because it made certain moments really unnerving or otherworldly in a weird kind of way. I liked it. I thought the music in this episode was very good. As for acting in this episode, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce her name right, but I would give it to Niamh Algar. Niamh Algar? I think that's right. But the woman playing Mary Sue, I think she did a very good job realistically expressing her fear of Mother, but also the slow understanding and empathy that she developed for her. And when she was explaining how she had a bad miscarriage and she can no longer have children, I thought that was a very touching moment, and she did a very good job with that. For someone who wants to have kids, not being physically able to, like, that's a pretty traumatic thing to go through. Like, the miscarriage alone is a very traumatic thing to go through. But then knowing that because of that, you'll never be able to have your own ever again, like, that's pretty rough. And I think she delivered all the lines and the moments in that scene without making it, like, melodramatic, even though it could easily be, because it's a very dramatic thing to be dealing with. She definitely made it feel real, and I think she deserves the award for this episode. Editing and pacing in this episode, this was certainly a slower one. I feel like there was, like, a decent amount of plot progression, but at the same time, all the characters are mostly stationary. Like, he only moved around a little bit, but it did feel like it set everything up for the finale. Because at the rate Mother is becoming pregnant, I feel like she's going to give birth in the finale, and that, I don't know, I still think that's going to be bad. Like, I don't think that's going to end up being a good thing. They set that up, they set Father and all the kids and Mary Sue, like, coming together, so they have their collective unit of characters that I love. Because they got rid of the rapist, and, you know, I love that. Overall, I'd give this episode, I'd give this one an 8.5 out of 10. I think it was really good. I definitely enjoyed it more than the last one, but it is still frustrating me that there's so many unanswered questions. Like, I might eat those words when I watch the finale and have a bunch answered, but I'm pretty positive at this point I'm not going to get a lot of answers. I'm excited to see the next episode, because that's the finale. I really want to know how this is all gonna wrap up, or if it wraps up in any kind of way. Like, I could see this definitely just ending on a huge kind of cliffhanger, which, again, depending on the cliffhanger, I can get behind. But that could also like totally ruin the show for me. I don't know. We'll see. But I guess we'll find out. So I will see you all on the next one. And that's about it.